Morning everyone, how are we all? Hope you're okay. Welcome back to a very short one, chat. Just going to be a short stream. It's going to get boiling here in about an hour and a half. It's going to start going really hot. So, thought I'd just jump on because I ain't doing a track guide for that, the new time trials. No way I'm doing a guide. And I ain't sitting in this house until like God knows what time, like 3 p.m. doing a track guide for that in the heat. So, I thought I'd just do a live stream, do the lap on live. People can see what we're doing. And then we will have a break until very late this evening if it cools down. We'll have to see what the temperatures are like later. I don't know if it's going to cool down later, but let me think. I'm having a Twix. Yeah, we'll see. Probably still going to be very hot later, but we're going to do the new time trial. So I appreciate you coming in. Hopefully we can help some people that are maybe going to struggle with this. I reckon it'll be quite a hard one to get gold on, you know. Maybe not hard for everyone, but some people. Have a little, I want to watch the top time. I just want to see the gear shifting. I'm not watching the whole lap. I just want to see where they change gear. Because normally these cars are like weird short shifters, aren't they? And I'm guessing, look, it's a weird short shifter again. Well, it's not a short shifter there. That's weird. Why does he? Do you know this annoys me on Gran Turismo? Because I can't believe that would be the quickest way to do that in real life. Like go from third gear there with no revs and go into fourth gear. I can't believe that would be the quickest way to do it in real life, but it's how you do it in this game. I heard Pio's really excited for the upcoming cars on Gran Turismo. So he's getting into fourth gear for all the exits, isn't he? And then revving it out though. So he's revving it out like just getting into fourth gear for them exits. Cutting over the grass there. Staying in fourth. Going to change pretty much at the end there. Want to see this bit. Surely he won't go to fourth early here, or will he? Yeah, he will. Okay. A lot of fourth gear usage for the exits, a lot of fourth gear. Seems like that is going to be the most popular gear for this car. Just getting the fourth gear for every exit. Surely it won't be fourth here. Surely it'd have to be third for this exit because, yeah. and then it's just going to be fourth again through here, surely fourth again, yep, and then this will be fourth as well. It's going to be fourth for them, pretty much every corner in there. Yeah, she used third gear, oh my god. Fourth. Fourth. It's just fourth gear, isn't it? Fourth gear. Fourth gear. Fourth into fifth for that one. Well, it won't go fourth here though, surely. Stay third. Right, okay. Okay. Oh, Gary's the early king. How have you managed that one, Gary? How have you got the crown? Is it because Pio isn't here yet? Pio's not here yet, that's why. Pio would just take that straight away. Or STS. STS or Pio would just instantly grab that. Right, let's jump in then and have a little go. Get ourselves a gold. It's not going to be a long one this morning, chat. It's literally just going to be a very quick. We're not doing no daily races because it's going to be sweltering hot here today. So 31 tomorrow, apparently. By the way, 31 it's supposed to be tomorrow. Right, we just rent because it's easier. Easier to rent. Hey, it's got more power than my car anyway. If Gary was Spanish, he'd be one king. Right, third. Apparently into fourth. Well, it goes a bit wide. I don't know what. This is my first bit of driving this, so I don't know what it's like on grip. Oh God. Okay. Just gotta get used to this. Whoa, no. Start again. unusual behavior for an FF car to do that when accelerate. Is this FF or is it? Yeah, it's an FF car, isn't it? So why would it behave like that on acceleration going over a curb? Hey, that was my first little bit of driving with this car. I literally haven't driven it around here yet, so gotta give me a minute. I'd like to see you lot jump in and just nail it first time. You little plebs. It's very lively, this car, which is surprising. I thought it'd be like it wouldn't want to corner cut. Track limit. Yeah, Holty. Difference is yours probably took about 2 years. Oh god. Gotta be careful on the curve. This doesn't react like an FF car on some of these curves. It's a bit weird. Ah. Okay, we don't need to lift there, do we? By the way, chat, are we all excited by the upcoming update? I know you lot will be so excited for them new cars that are coming. A particular standout has to be the Peugeot. Oh dear. I'm not even gonna comment too much on it because then you just get the weirdos that come on saying it's a free update. You should be grateful. I don't know if that probably would have been better in fourth there, wouldn't it? Yeah, Gary. Okay, just don't go in third because you can't. Anything over 60. Just stay in fourth for the acceleration. Snooze, you lose. Gary got there first. Fifth through here. Oh my god. Interesting behavior. You right, Susie? By the way, chat, if you want to go and read some savagery, just go and look at Kaz's post of them silhouettes and then read the comments. Like, it's clear that things are. I feel like a lot of people are starting to go the same way as what we've been saying for a long time about the cars and stuff. It definitely seems to be turning the tide of people that are realizing that these updates are pretty shit at the moment. Went too wide. Okay, don't need to lift here. Don't need to lift. My audio's just gone on my headset again. Just get a lap in so we... Temperatures are dropping quite a lot with this, aren't they? Be way more aggressive through there. Oh, sugar. You're not doing it, Simon. It's actually, the car's not too bad, you know. In fairness, it's actually quite grippy. Surprisingly grippy, but it does have a weird snappy feel to it sometimes. But yeah, it's surprisingly easy to drive, like to a reasonable way. It's just pushing it to the limits will be difficult though, I think, but yeah, it's not very hard car to drive around here, this. I think some people just can't be arsed with it though. Yeah, oh right, you don't like road cars. It's not the worst road car you'll ever try though, to be fair. Oh god. He messed that up as well, didn't he? Like, these corners are pretty much flat out in it. Well, I mean, yeah, you could definitely carry that on flat. I don't even know what the goal time is at the moment. I don't even know if we'll be quite far off it because it hasn't been a very good lap, so... Is it worth staying in fifth here? Because surely it will just lose pace going up the hill. Yeah, stay in fifth there. Sixth would have just faded. 3:37 is it? Okay, hopefully it'll be a gold at least, the first lap. Well, the first completed lap. Don't think it's worth even changing there, just stay in fifth. Oh god. Get a bit snappy. Well, it's an easy gold then, isn't it? I mean, that was a terrible lap, so... It's going to be an easy gold. Got to do first lap though, there's no point doing a second lap, chat. Don't waste your time, the tyres are too cold. I wonder... Do you know what? I don't know if it'll... Let me just try something here, chat, because... I want to see something. Still not warming up even with that though. Look, they're not going warm. I wanted to see if you could get some heat in the front, but I don't think it will. It's not going to do nothing, is it? It doesn't increase. I was seeing if you could get some front temperature in. It doesn't even do nothing. Like, I'm pretty sure that this would be increasing the temperature if you did this in real life. Just sat here, flooring it, and surely this would be making the front overheat. Right there. Not doing nothing. Strange. What were the temperatures when we started it? So there's 61 there now. Let's have a look. Oh, gained 2 degrees. We had 2 degrees temperature increase, chat. All that for pretty much nothing. Let's just go again. See if we get it a bit quicker. Don't know why he used the curb a bit too much there, didn't he? If anything, I think you want to be a bit careful with the curbs and stay away from them. Some of them like that you want to use, obviously, but you lost your crown already, Gary. F for Gary. I think it's worth changing there. What happened then? Did you see that? Okay, you've got to go into 6th then. You have to. It just like bogged down weird then. Oh god. Too deep. Likes using the curbs, this car in front, doesn't he? Oh shit. Whoops. Don't want to do that. That was too slow. I did it too safe. We drifted it before, didn't we? It was way quicker. I don't know whether using the curbs like he is necessarily the quickest way though, you know. Be interested to see how much like the curbs are being used when it gets pushed by the like passes. understeered. This corner's flat out. He went third there. I'm just going to try fourth. Looks pretty much identical. I don't think it makes a huge difference. Probably fourth through the carousel as well. Ooh. Didn't need to do fourth there, should have stayed in fifth. Might be a tiny bit quicker, but it's not much quicker. You basically don't need to brake for some of these corners. It's so weird because so used to driving like GT3s and you obviously have to get on the brakes for a lot of these, but with this it's pretty much flat out. He messed that corner up, didn't he? He also doesn't get a very good exit off there. A few places where he's a bit slow there. Right, fifth or sixth. Surely it's just got to stay in fifth here because it's going to slow down up this hill. Yeah, well, 29 here today, Simin. 31 tomorrow. And, like, the problem is, though, with them temperatures, chat, it's going to be disgusting in the day. It's going to be sweaty, so I don't really want to be indoors in the day. So that we're just doing this in the morning. It's just going to be a very quick one, this. Nothing too extreme. We'll make up for it when the weather goes shit, which I'm sure it will do. It's the UK, so it's bound to go shit, isn't it? A little bit quicker, but still quite a long way off. Still quite a long way off, but I mean, it'll be comfortably gold because... What was the gold time, did you say? Let's have a little... We'll go again, though. We will go again. Where do I see the gold? It should pop up on there what the gold is. So we're 8 seconds clear of the gold. Don't think it's going to go 8 seconds quicker again, but has that time? That time's gone a bit quicker now. So let's load that up. He's gone a little bit quicker. Load up the quicker one. But yeah, tomorrow's going to be 31, which is going to be sweaty. I haven't got the fan on at the moment because the sun at the moment's on the other side of the house. So this at the moment here isn't too bad, but in about an hour it will start building up the heat in here. It'll start getting very warm. That's why I really want to. The missus has got a week off at the end of this month. I'm gonna maybe that's when I'm gonna have a little look to see if I can get this moved on. The only problem is having 2 days off could be a problem. So I don't know. 2 days off for this month would be a massive issue. So that's where I'm not sure about doing it yet. We'll have to have a look and see. That's too slow. It's too slow the first corner. Yeah, 23 is like the sweet spot, I think. That's like perfect weather. It's hot, it's still warm, but you can enjoy the weather without being sweaty. No, too slow there again, but I'll carry it on. Yeah, anything from 20 to 23 or 20, even 24 you can tolerate, but in the UK when it starts getting up to like 30s, it just becomes like a mess of just sweat and it's not nice. It just gets really unpleasant when it's like up to 30 and that really. But it's better than raining, so I'll take it. Yeah, I need to cut the lawn, but I don't really want to go and do that in this weather. But I might have to because it's long now, so I might have to just cut the grass with this in this heat and just take the pain, take the sweat. It's too slow through them. That first few sectors, they're way too slow. Yeah, Gary, I'm used to doing it on this, mate. I knew that was coming, you see. I saw that one coming before you even wrote it, man. Bloody hell. He actually makes a mistake there. He lost a bit. Okay, you can be really aggressive into the braking zones with this, like really aggressive. A little bit of third for rotation seems to be the way. Just dip it third, straight back to fourth, gets the rotation going, flies it into the corner nicely. Don't need to go third there though, I don't think. Oh, he goes a bit wide there. He loses a bit there as well. Starting to get the feel of it a bit now, where you've got to send it into these corners. Oh, get off the throttle a bit there. Maybe a bit too much off the throttle. It's quite a relax. I've got to be honest, like the corners are quite, you've got to be quite focused, but other than that, like this car's not fast, so you can just chill it a lot of the lap. Like normally in the higher speed cars, you're focused through here because you've got to get it lined up for that left-hander, but in this, it's just flat out. So you don't need to lift it all through here, chat. You just keep your input smooth. Just try not to put too much steering angle in so you don't knock the speed off too much. Same with this one, just keep it smooth. Just try and stop that steering angle. I'm gonna try what he did with the third to fourth. Don't know about that. I felt like fourth was quicker before, but that lost me time. I think I need to use third through there. Stay fourth. No. You pleb. Messed that up. Right, don't go to third, just leave it in fourth. That was a bit slow. Same. Bit slow there. Right, don't go to fourth here, just keep it in fifth. Yeah, that's better. Don't have to change gear then. He fixed that exit there on the previous lap with that slower ghost. He went wide there, didn't he? Keeps it a bit smoother through there as well, but oh, I lifted them. I don't know why I did that. Don't know if it's a tiny bit quicker than the 27. Might be a 26 or a 25. I don't know. I want to see sixth gear, see what it does. See if it's got a bit more torque up the hill with sixth. No, it's going to drop off. I think we should have, I don't know. I don't think there's a huge difference. It's dropping a bit lower than staying in fifth there, chat, so. But then you don't have to change gear here and it's going to pick up a bit more on this part, so. I don't know. Not much difference, really. Oh, you pleb. $25 flats is a little bit quicker. I'm understanding you. I keep going quicker, don't I? But it's a little bit quicker. Still not in the top 10 though. We need another. We're 13th. We need another half a second or so, which we should be able to get. Really. Has he gone quicker at the top? I mean, it's going to comfortably be gold no matter what, though. Like, that ain't going to go quicker. The gold time ain't going to go any lower than what we're on now. No. Don't do that. No, I'm starting to push too much now. No, not just this today, but in the morning stream it'll be just this Porsche. I'm not doing dailies in the morning stream. I'm literally going to be finishing in a bit because it's going too hot here. It's going to go really hot and sweaty, so I'm going to enjoy the weather and then come back later and do some racing. Maybe later. It depends on how hot it is in here. The problem, like I've said before, is I have to think of the missus as well with this chat, because if it's going up to like 29, 30 in the evening here and the sun sets on this window, this room becomes horrible at night. And sometimes it's not. If I've got all this equipment on, this will go to about 38 in here. It'll go up to nearly 35, 38 in here in this room. And it's not really fair on the missus, that. So I have to be, yeah, we'll have to see what the temperatures are like later. Obviously, I need to stream later, but depends how hot it gets. Just try third gear there. No, it's got to be fourth, hasn't it? Just wanted to see what the third gear was like. So it has to be fourth gear on pretty much any corner that you're exiting round 60. Obviously not that one, though, but... No. A little bit too slow on the exit. Yeah, this is the new TT. Hence the title. Oh, you can cut the crap out of them corners there though, chat. Like, you can take the piss out of them. Apart from that one that I got the warning for there, but the other ones you can just cut right over. Yeah, we're not doing any dailies this morning or anything like that, because I'd rather go and... If the dailies were good, I would probably have done dailies this morning for a couple of hours instead, but Daily C is one of the worst we've had in a while, so not even going near that. What's everyone's thoughts about the latest cars, by the way? I know that we spoke about it earlier, but are you excited for the new cars? Or I should say, cars and SUV coming to Gran Turismo 7? Oh dear. Delta, yeah. But even then, don't... I mean, yeah, but how often are we going to use that car? Like, it'll probably be used for a GT World Series race once. And a time trial, maybe. Other than that, ain't going to get used, is it, in sport mode? I know it's not all about sport mode, but... they need to put some focus into sport mode cars. That's where the focus needs to be, in my view. They need to start adding some proper race cars. Yeah, we're not getting that, John. No. We're getting the Peugeot... what is it, chap? What Peugeot is it? It's a Peugeot SUV. And like you said there, the Delta Group A. And then there's another old car, I think, isn't it? I can't remember. Dakar edition. No, man. It's a bog standard road car, man. You're not gonna get no like exciting stuff. It'll be the basic road car, mate. This is Gran Turismo. They don't add race cars. Go, Paul. That's a bit messy through there. You're right, Nath. Oh no. I plebbed that, didn't I? No dailies today. No dailies at all today, Nath. I'm only doing a short stream here doing this, that's it. I'm finishing probably within the next hour. Too hot today, way too hot. Oh no, you massive donkey. Yeah, I've lost too much there. And then I've just tried to send it. It's actually not that bad to drive, in fairness. It's not the worst. Constant. Oh dear. But Consta, man, they're free cars. Don't complain, they're free, remember? went too far over. Scruffy first sector. Too slow, I think, this first part of the lap. I mean, we can get it back a little bit though. Should be able to get a little bit of time back. I mean, I didn't do that very well though. A little bit down, but I got a good exit there, so it might get us a little bit back. Okay. There's certain parts where you can see you can definitely go quicker. Would have been better. How have you still got that, Gary, by the way? I'm confused. Doesn't normally stay with you that long, does it? Just Pierre isn't here yet. Hesitated a bit there. They cut that corner. Did you see that? He literally cuts the whole corner. He goes over the grass. Losing a bit through that bit, but Oh, I messed it up there. What a donkey. That's lost me a little bit of time, that. Left it a bit. Could have been quicker there. A bit slow off the corner. Well, he makes a mistake on the exit there, doesn't he? So he does lose a little bit there. Staying fifth this time. Yeah, you're not the only one to mention it, Calster. I don't know what the thing is. Like, I don't see why we need an SUV in this game. Like, SUVs are not enjoyable cars to drive. Maybe sixth gear was better, you know. It was. Sixth gear was better there, chap. I should have stayed in sixth. I was quicker doing that in sixth before, I've just realised. Damn, that's lost me a little bit of time, that. So yeah, sixth gear is definitely better on that bit. Oh no! You massive idiot. That would have been a 23 easily, that. That was an easy 23, wasn't it? Ah. I mean, we got into the top 10 with it, but it was an easy 23, wasn't it? Easily. Still, we're in the top 10, I suppose, so it's... At least you've got a ghost to chase now, chat. Once it loads on there. Don't know how long it will take. I mean, we still got a top 10. Still got the top 10 with it, but... So you've got to chuck it into that last corner, John. You have to slide it in to get the best out of it. You've got to attack it, because then you get the good exit. If you take it too slow, you're just going to give away time, so... You've got to chuck it in there. They're into the 20s now. Oh, that's the same person. That's the same ghost we were chasing, isn't it? Pardon me. I'll have a little another go. Yeah, you've got to get it sliding a little bit. I don't upload it, LT. It's because we're in the top 10. What if you get into the top 10 on the time trial? Your ghost will show. Little bit quicker in the first sector, I think. At least we know now, sixth gear for that back straight. Oh, I've missed that corner a bit. Yeah, normally if it shows with ghosts on there, at some point they got into the top 10. You can save your replay and upload it, obviously, and then someone can download it and do it that way. Oh shit, that's gonna be too slow. Might have rescued it a little bit, but I mean, we rescued it a bit, but it was slow. It's 3 tenths quicker at that point than what we was in the previous lap, but I got a better exit off that corner, so by the time we get up here, it's probably only gonna be a tenth or so. Mess that up. That was messy. You right, Robert? No worries, PlayStation Racer. Working on lurking. We're not going to be live too much longer, chat. I'm probably just going to get a couple attempts more and then that'll do me. There's no need to push this stupidly high. I'm not doing a guide, so just gonna be a quick chill this morning, and then let the I've messed that corner up totally. I've just lost like half a second or more there. Yeah, I've plebed that a bit. That might have knocked me behind my previous lap, but yeah, just doing a little chill on this morning, and then we should. I'm gonna try and get back later, depending on how hot this room goes. See how hot it is later today, because it's going to be a very hot day here. It's already building up. I'm already starting to sweat just sat here doing this, chat. I'm like, it's getting sweaty now, and it's only just gone 10 o'clock in the morning. It's crazy. Ah, this is too slow, this one, isn't it? I'm going to have to nail some corners somewhere. That was a little bit quicker than what we did it before. I can see where we can get a low 20 here. I have got a big fan. I've got a Dyson fan, but it's not on at the moment. But doesn't really do much, to be honest with you. When it is on, it just tends, when it gets to a certain temperature, it just tends to pump hot air around the bedroom, not actually cool the room down. I messed this corner up before up here though, so there is a chance to gain a little tenth or two from this one. That was a little bit better. Wasn't perfect, but it was a little bit better. Why he keeps going wide there? Like, I know he's done it on every lap that we've chased in terms of the different laps that we keep loading of his. Keeps doing the same thing there. We might be able to go quicker here because I messed up the gear shift. We're gonna go into 6th here, and I think it holds a bit better speed going into 6th. And then we've got the final corner to do better. So should be able to get a 23, I think, if I get a good last corner. Better, but not perfect. That's a 23-1 at least, chap. It's a little bit better, isn't it? It's a little bit better. Should bump us up a little bit higher as well. We're not far off, actually. I feel like we can get down to a 20, but I couldn't be arsed sitting here doing that, to be honest. It's too hot. There's no benefit. We're not going to do a track guide, so... I understand the car now, at least. I've got the hang of it, so... I understand how you've got to drive it, and we're not going to lose that gold, are we? We definitely won't be losing that gold. But yeah, we're into P7. The Ghost is on there. It's an okay lap. Nothing too exciting, but... It's just that using the gears to rotate, third to rotate, fourth to accelerate out is just... Like, I mean, that lap had a lot of mistakes still in it at the start, so... I think just in the first third of the lap there was over a second lost. So I would say we can get down to a low 20. Oh, they'll be well into the they'll be for quicker than that. They'll go down to probably I wouldn't be surprised to see 17s, because even if they start using the curbs the way you can use them here, like, you can just straight line a lot of the curbs because this car doesn't get affected by it. So you can just jump over the curbs and just keep the power down. So once they start getting used to that, you'll just find people knocking time off, and it'll probably get down to 17s, I reckon. So what if it goes down to 17s, you're looking at what? 3 seconds quicker than that. You'll probably need to get a 31. I would say try and get a 31 here. I would be aiming for a 31, 32 at worst, maybe. I'd say try and get at least a 31, 32, just to... I mean, depends how much further they push it as well, yeah. I don't think Danny will get down into a 16. I don't think he will. I don't think so. I mean, Danny's quick here, but... I think there's quicker than Danny on this track. I reckon there'll be likes of... It depends if... It all depends who does the time trial as well. It depends who puts the time into it and does a good lap. But it'll go down to at least the 17. So you're going to probably want to be on a 31 at least. Try and get round to a 31. Oh, right. I thought you were on about DW Danny. Yeah. No. Ah, right. Okay. There is some people that are really quick on this track, aren't there? That just like... The thing with this as well, it's all about just going over the curbs. It doesn't give you dirty tyres, and it cuts out that... if you get it straight lined, stops the spinning on the acceleration. So once you just get all that mastered, you'll just keep finding lap time and going quicker and quicker and quicker. Thank you for the like, Paul. Yeah, I forgot about like reminders. We're only doing a quick chill on this. It's going to go very hot today, chat. We shall see about later, chat. I don't know. Ghost following isn't copying someone else's homework. It's it's a very, very good tool to find out where you're losing time land. It's a really good tool for time trial to figure out where you can go faster and where you're losing time and where they're extracting the time on the corners. So I wouldn't say it's like copying someone's homework. I think it's like telemetry that we're using in the bottom right, what real drivers use. It's figuring out where you can go faster. It's just using common sense, to be honest. And yeah, I wouldn't say it's like copying someone's homework. I don't think that's a correct way of putting it, because it teaches you where you're losing time, so it makes you faster because you're then figuring out where they're gaining. So you go, right, I know I can go faster through there, so I'll push more on the next lap. So yeah, I don't think it's copying homework. I think it's just utilizing something that's going to make you learn on the game. Help teach. It's basically like a teacher a little bit, teaching you what to do, and it's very helpful. The McLaren Group 3, rev the shit out of it, player one. Rev it. Rev it. Rev it to the limit. Especially 5th gear, player one. Rev the 5th gear to the limit. Having a round of golf? Who's having a round of golf? You're off to play some golf. Oh, the 19th hole, the pub. Yeah. Yeah, like a visual coach, yeah. I haven't played golf in ages. I've not had a round of golf. I haven't got any golf clubs anymore. I sold all mine. I used to have Titleist. What did I used to have? Titleist DCI. Was it DCI? Titleist DCI? I used to have Titleist. I think they were Titleist DCI. But I got rid of them ages ago. Yeah, I've not played in ages. You got to rev every gear, but 5th gear is the one you want to really push to the end, because 5th gear is really strong in the McLaren. That's its strongest gear in the McLaren Group 3 car. Yeah, chat, we made the top 10. It won't stay there, but the main thing is you've got a ghost to chase. So, I mean, I could sit here and push. I think we could push to a 20 if we go for another, like, if we went for another hour or so, we could probably push into the 20s. But I mean, we're knocking time off every lap, aren't we? We went down for what was it, 30, 27, 25, 24, 23. We're just not every lap we complete, we're knocking time off. But I don't. There's no real need to go any quicker than that. We've got the gold. I'm not turning it into a track guide. So yeah, I think that'll do us for that one. Let's have a little watch of the top time though. Let's back out of here and watch his lap, and see how it is. Let's have a little let's have a little watch and see how this 19 is, just to see if where else he's gaining that time. If he's not actually going to 3rd there now, he's just staying in 4th, look. So he's keeping the revs higher. So he didn't even go to 3rd, he just keeps it in 4th. He got way higher revs. Wait there, is he short shifting that now? Hang on. Is he figured out that short shifting's quicker? Because let me see something. I swear he didn't rev out 4th then. Half shift. Let me just see if he's half shifting this all the way now. Half shift might be quicker. See if he goes 5th early here. Short shifting, chat. You got to short shift it. So there's probably another second off our lap just by short shifting this. Let's see where he goes into 6th on this bit. Nah, there's a lot of time to come off his lap here, Holty. Still a lot of time to come off. Yeah, he short shifts to 6th as well. So yeah, I've probably lost over a second just on the revving it out, because He's doing like between 60 and 70% shifts. Again, short shifting there, so clearly quicker to do that. I lost a little bit through here as well, my luck. Goes early into fourth and just keeps it on the floor, the throttle. So there, half a second down at that point, we are on his lap. A lot of that's probably just a shifting. It's just the way the car is, though. The car's just really like, it looks like it, but it's actually, once you get used to it, kind of drivable like that. You're right, Lizard. No dailies, by the way, Horseman. No. What is there to do on daily racing? I mean, got to be honest with you, like, we've done plenty of daily Bs, and daily race B is going to be dead anyway, and plus it's a hot day here today, so I'm finishing in a minute, and then we might come back later and do some we might come back when it's cooled down later tonight and do some lobby racing early into fourth as well. But that we do that early shift to fourth there anyway, but it's going early into fifth again there. So yeah, the short shifting is probably worth at least minimum a second a lap there, I reckon, because you can see the pull on it. It pulls more, especially on the uphill parts. It'll probably give you that torque to get up the hills a bit better, because you saw it when I accidentally went to fifth gear on the uphill at the end of the lap. We lost 2 miles per hour just on that straight alone. So add that kind of shifting up throughout the lap, and you're gonna gain over a second probably. Yeah, it's in the, well, it's not in the sun now, Holty, that's why I'm live now. But it gets, so you can't really see on here, but the sun comes through, the sun sets where this window, like a bit behind there. So from about 1 p.m, from 1 p.m. to about 9 o'clock, it's just all the way through this window going round like that. So this room just builds up massive temperature. But like I say, the missus is off at the end of the month, so there's a possibility I might be able to try and get this setup moved towards the end of the month. But the awkward thing is, I need it's 2 days without working. That is going to be a bit of a problem for me, so I don't know, we'll see. Don't know what we'll do tonight if we're going to stream. I don't know. I have no idea what we'll do if we do stream later. I don't know yet. Yeah, that's why where I'm putting the setup, Holty, it'll be on the other side of the house downstairs, and it's got wooden flooring down there, so it's a little bit cooler anyway. So the temperature stayed low. Like, I'm already sweating here. Just sat in here now, I'm sweating just from sat down. So yeah, it's gonna get nasty here later. But I don't know what we could do if we're gonna stream later. Like, not too sure. So this, let me just see. Oh, I thought he might have done something there, but no. He'll say fourth now though, because there's no point going to fifth. Oh, he gets a really strong exit off that corner there. Let me see if he stays fifth through here, because I think fifth is quicker through here. Just staying in fifth, but I messed it up the first time I tried it. So I went back down to fourth, then fifth, but I think staying in fifth is quicker. Here it is. Yeah, it's way quicker. You just got to hold a nice line through there. He pretty much stayed on the throttle the whole corner. Probably just looked at the the profile on the CarPlay one. You can literally look. You can have the maximum power on the torque bar. Probably just shows that it's not a good idea to rev it out. I mean, we kind of figured that out on the straight anyway when we did the downshift, when we kept it in fifth. You could see it was losing pace. Yeah. When does he go to sixth? This will be interesting. He's revving fifth out. Yeah, he goes early even into sixth. But let me see what his speed is here, because with revving out, my car was going down to 118 and nearly 117. So he goes an extra miles per hour there already. He's hitting 122. I was on 121 max. So now he's holding 120, 119. We dipped to 117 briefly. Is he going to stay above 117? He does, look. He doesn't dip. He stays at 1 miles per hour pretty much all the time at any point, higher than what I do. So that short shift is going to be worth quite a bit over a lap, chap. Quite a bit of lap time over a lap, that. He goes fourth there. Is he going to do... I thought he was going to do fourth in this corner. He just revs it out in third. He does the fourth gear just to stop the spin, doesn't he? The wheel spin. So yeah, I'm pretty... After watching that, I'm pretty confident we could get down to a 20, a mid to late 20, because there's a second just to come off it through not revving it out. But I can't. I'm not. I don't need to. We don't need to go any quicker. We've got the gold. That'll do us. We don't need to do any more on that, really. I reckon it's going to get quicker than that, though. I reckon you're looking at a late to mid 17. So you're probably going to want to get... Wait there, what's it on now? You're going to want to get to a 30... I reckon a 32 might scrape it. A low... Like a 32 flat might scrape gold. 32 flat might just creep into the gold. But I would aim for at least a low 31, maybe a 30. I would aim to be trying to get into the 30s, really, just to make sure. If I was you lot, if you want the gold, I would be trying to, yeah, at least get that one, that 8 minute 30.4, 0.5, just to try and make sure, because you just don't know how much faster people are going to go on this one. They're going to keep going quicker and quicker and quicker, especially with the way this car is. Corsair will be quick on this as well. Won't he? Road car. Corsair's on P7 already. So yeah, Corsair, road car plus Nordschleife, he'll be quick here, definitely. He'll be getting that a lot quicker. Participation certificate for PO. Yeah, no, he won't even get that. I mean, for bronze, you should be able to get a bronze pretty comfortably. Like for getting 250,000 credits. I think most people can do that, like a 909. Like, that should be possible for pretty much everyone on the game. Like, within reason, obviously. There is some people that will struggle, but within reason, I would say most people will be able to get under the 9:09 bracket. Yeah, he's not doing it at the moment, though, is he? It's weird, though. I don't know why... I mean, to be fair, he said he's having a break. He doesn't like the physics, does he? I don't mind the physics on the road cars now. I think they're okay. Like, some people don't like, they think they should be as stable, but what I don't get is when you play a proper sim like Assetto Corsa, the road cars are more stable than they are on Gran Turismo. So I think some people seem to think that road cars don't have grip, like high-speed road cars. They still have grip. They've got downforce, and they still have, like, you know, grippy tires, a lot of them. So they do grip, a lot of them. But yeah, I think the physics are okay. Yeah, I think the physics are okay in my personal view at the moment in road cars. I think they're all right. I don't think you should be sliding all over the place. It turns into a bit of an arcadey game if you go that way, I think. But yeah, I think he liked the original physics, didn't he, Nath? When the cars were basically driving on ice. Yeah, yeah. That wasn't realistic though, was it? That's not how cars behave. That like original physics where everything was just sliding around and drifting. That's not how cars are driven fast. So, I mean, he'd still be fast even in these physics. He'd still dominate the leaderboards in these physics, but yeah, everyone likes different things. For me, sliding every corner and drifting, and that's not how a racing game should be. That's not authentic, but people like different things. So, but anyway, chat. We got our gold. We got it into the top 10. It's not a rapid lap, but it's fast enough for people to chase, I think. So people can use my ghost to chase it there. We made a few mistakes on the lap. Also, I revved it out instead of short shifting. Make sure you short shift, chat, because it's going to be considerably quicker. I think you're going to gain at least a second by doing that over the whole lap. Probably more, because of the uphill sections where you lose him, you're probably going to gain a second and a half just through the short shifting. So yeah, make sure you do that. But yeah, I'm going to go and cut the grass before it gets too hot, chat. I think I'm going to get that done now, because it's going to be... Let me have a little look what it's saying now, temperature-wise. It's now... Currently, it's only 21. But it's going to pick up the temperatures over the next few hours. So, if I get out there now and get it cut before it goes stupidly hot, I can then get a bath and that before we stream later and get rid of all the grass and the hay fever and sweat off me. But factor 15, no, factor 15 on the head. Factor 15 on the head. That'll do me. But yeah, go and cut the grass, and then try and see what the temperatures are like later, chat. I don't know what the temperatures are going to be like. I don't know what to do later as well with if we do lobby racing, because I just can't watch. Sorry, I can't do them dailies. Them dailies are shit. So I can't sit there all day doing like... I can't do Daily C because I just don't even want to touch that race. I've got zero enthusiasm for Daily C. And Daily B we've done quite a bit of, so I'm kind of bored of that now. Like, we've done quite a bit of Daily B. It's a bit boring to do that, so I don't know. Have a little think. And I want to save the Zonda R for a different night. I want to do the Zonda R on a separate night, but no, Group 1, no, not with real slipstream. It would just be... No. Group 1 with real slipstream, I don't think people would be that keen on doing it, I've got to be honest with you. Like, it'd just be dirty air everywhere. And St. Croix, no one knows the track, LT. No one knows it. So all that happens is when you go to St. Croix is the field spread, and it doesn't become a very exciting race. So you've got to try and do combos that will create good racing, and that will actually have entertaining racing going. Do St. Croix and you'll just have gaps everywhere, especially in Group 1. You'll just have massive gaps, and then the real slipstream will just be a bit too hard to follow through some of the corners there. But, yeah. We'll have a think. Maybe even... Don't know. Say we could have done, like... Could do Group 3 with different cars, but... Could do Group 3 with some different cars, maybe, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll have a little see and decide later. I don't know. But anyway, thank you all for coming in. It was just a quick one this morning. we're gonna have to do something later. So probably gonna do another championship and try and survive it in the heat of this bedroom and make this room really uncomfortable. But I'm gonna have to do that later. So we'll be back on. I don't know, chat. It'll be after 6 o'clock probably. Group 4 will not attract. The problem with Group 4 is it won't attract the fast drivers, LT. No fast driver wants to do Group 4 as a championship. That's where my issue is with Group 4. If we did Group 4, you're going to have a dead lobby. It's going to be dead. You want to have a competitive lobby. So you need to do cars that the fast drivers are going to be attracted to as well. If we do Group 4, it'll just be dead. And it won't be as exciting to watch for you lot. So we'll see. We'll have a little think. I'll have a little look through the cars and make a decision. But anyway, appreciate you coming in. I will see you. I will see you later on, chat. Whatever we end up doing, I'm sure it'll be decent and fun anyway. But yeah, I will see you later on, everyone. Take care and have a good day with the weather, chat. I'll see you tonight. Bye.